take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough, hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, speaking fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Well, Jim, there have been quite a few lethal front threes down the years, but this man Neymar might have been a part of the best of them all.
I would say so. I mean, they won the treble in 2014-15, so it's hard to argue against that.
And in the first season they played together too.
All three of them had great seasons, but I can't forget that game against the battle-hardened boys from Madrid.
Shapes to shoot! That's a half-decent try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Shevchenko. Fletcher did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. In with the challenge. Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Messi. Well, that has not gone well. And here's Shevchenko. Tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Neither side yet able to find the net. And this is Hullet. Now, can they get him away? Hernes. That's a sharp pass. A nice sequence of passes, this. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Darren Fletcher. Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's gone long. Well timed, excellent interception. Davids. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Puskas. And this is Neymar. Hernes. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Shevchenko. Darren Fletcher. And that has been cut short. And it's Hullet. Davids. Foot in. Nicely weighted ball. He's through here. Oh, no joy this time. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Fletcher is there, and he can pick it up. He's having a hit! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Great challenge, time to perfection. Ronaldinho. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Shevchenko. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through. Looking to play him in. Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Header! Goal! Milan! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Pinches it off him. He's gone for goal! Just off target.
Neymar has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And this is Ronaldinho. Pull it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. Darren Fletcher. Now it's Puskas. Rijkaard. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Pullet is herring after that one. That's been slit through. And the shot! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Messi really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Shot a goal! And he comes up trumps again.
Mbappe really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Davids. Looking for the run. Ernest.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Ernest. Neymar. Ernest. He might be in here! Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Ernest will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great vision. Now it's Luis Suarez. A heavy challenge. Now who's going to be first to this? Passing is crisp and sharp. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ball is over the line. Maldini. Now Hoeneß. And it's Gullit. And this is Luis Suarez. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is good strength.
Hoeneß really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Caceres does well to get it back. Davids. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now that looks a decent ball. Now this is having a shot! Great football, shot and save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Milan are looking to go forward now.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Raul. Davids. Just 5 minutes left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Cantona. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And this is Owen. Bellingham. And it's Rijkaard. Raul.
There will be 3
And the number on the
minutes
board
added time.
is 3. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, he's bustling through. Chance for a shot! Oh, didn't catch it right. Nedved. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's been played through. Oh, he's been caught, and a chance! It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And we're done. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there
I'm
was a
afraid to
distinct
tell you
lack
that
of
we're
clarity
expecting
or
traffic.
commitment.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. He's picked his way through, played in deep. Khan deals with that nice and simple. Now it's Torres. Batistuta, it's a threatening, and Torres! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There could be trouble here. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
A proper virtuoso of the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with flawless timing, impeccable grace, elegance.
Spot on.
Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Messi. Can he finish? And it's a goal! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
After 15 minutes is number 7.
India finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Nesta. And here's Batistuta. Azar. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Tries the cross. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's Pedri. Pedri looking to Pedri! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Khan herring after the ball here. Oh, what a climb! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And here's Batistuta. Shot could be... And Torres! Off the post! And that's caused a worry or two.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckham. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. The pressing's intent. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And they're back. It's Azar! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And we have our very first corner. Messi! That's a decent clearance. Oh, he's shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This is their second corner of the game. Raul is there, and he can get that clear. Batistuta. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now, can they get him away? But they've got it again. Van Dijk. Azar. That's a lovely, neat pass. Batistuta going full tilt down the left. And it's Conte. And here's Mbappe. Oh, there's a probing ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Beckham. And it's Rijkaard. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Second period then underway. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Raul. Azar. Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. Well, that has not gone well. Thuram. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball played for Rijkaard.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. Van Dijk. And here's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. That pass has been well intercepted. India are looking to play on... He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Pedri. India trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably...
It's a mighty effort! Really well taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
India take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, sweet feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Raul. India looking to pass their way through. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And here's Batistuta. Azar. And the counter is on. Messi. Oh, super find.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a key interception.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Maldini. Messi. Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Batistuta. And this is Torres. Nesta. Nesta. He's in space and looking for options. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Tries a measured ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. Dida gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's Beckham. Now it's Torres. Beckham. Torres is in a really good position out. Batistuta! He will be livid with himself.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Raul. Number 11, Nesta. Coming on the field, number 15, Parla. Number 27, Serginho. Substitution.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Thuram.
2 added minutes has been
Rijkaard.
indicated.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rijkaard. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling
Please make
utterly
sure to watch the
deflated.
screen for an information.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome to
night,
today's
all the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Distributed tidily. Now it's Mbappe. Raul. Beckham. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nesta. And here's Batistuta.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Van Dijk gets it away. India are looking to go forward now. It's played through for him. He's shifting through the gears here. Roll! And he has kept it out somehow.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. Now the delivery. Oh, important interception. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Pedri. That's a good ball out wide. Quarter of an hour played. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neither side yet able to find the net. And here's Torres. Baresi does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe. And it's Fernando Torres. He's got away. Oh, and Beckham! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Pedri! And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. Batistuta. India trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Could be danger here. Decent chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Raul picks it up from the goal kick. Conte. He shifted it to the flank. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Half an hour played now. Played out to the right. Beckham.
That's good play from him.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neatly clipped into space. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. Azar. Can he spark a counter here? Pedri. And here's Batistuta. Pinches it off him.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bergomi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Mbappe. Rijkaard. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Knocks it into space. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Azar. Azar has got himself a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Beckham, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Rijkaard. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution on the field. Number 7, Fernando Torres.
And the second half gets underway.
Coming on the field is...
Well, I can imagine both
21,
managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And he's managed to get free. Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Van Dijk cuts it out. Raul. Nesta. It's gone out for a throw-in. Rijkaard. Mbappe. Cannavaro does really well there, strong defending. He's away! Mbappe. Van Dijk with the slide tackle there. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for options for movement. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kante wins the duel this time. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. It's a really well-measured ball. Hazard. Bergomi goes steaming forward. And this is Bale. It's Bale! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Number 21, Gareth Bale! Gareth Bale! Gareth Bale!
So we have the first goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Torres. Time and again they are repelled. Plays a sharp little ball here. Out to the right. Nesta with the foul. Chance! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 67 minutes is number 7, Kylian Mbappe.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rijkaard. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And he cuts out the supply. Pedri. And it's Bale. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for a runner. Raul is in a really good position out wide. Van Dijk. Conte. 75 minutes played. Back into the middle. Thuram gets over and intercepts.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Tries to pass it through. Lovely. Torres! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Van Dijk makes the interception. He might have to go it alone here. And here's Batistuta, looking for the run.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pedri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Azar. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, that has not gone well. Rijkaard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That is a great pick out. And now they can clear their lines. And claimed it back swiftly.
2 added minutes.
Now,
have
can they
been
get him
indicated.
away? Time added on will be 2 minutes. Tries to play it through. Now it's Batistuta. Foot in. Baresi. And the counter is on. Now it's Messi. Messi. He has found the way through. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
substitution.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And what a finish that might have been.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Will the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
So our quest to find the winner continues. Van Dijk. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Maldini. Baresi. And it's Maldini. Now it's Isco. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Nesta. Pedri. Isco. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a cute ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Maldini. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's an imaginative pass. And he's quick to snatch it back. Cross to the back post.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Rodri. Looking to play him in. And that has been cut short. A probing pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Maldini gets a foot in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball...
Shot, surely! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Fellow attendees,
Oh,
this
what
is
a
the
comeback.
Lost Children's
Certainly I didn't see that coming,
Please
nor
keep
I
your
think
eyes
did
on
many
your
in this
children
crowd.
during the match at all times.
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Beckham.
And we're off for the final time.
Nesta. Number 9.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give?
Number 27.
Kaká showed plenty of zest in getting to the
Number
ball, but
97,
couldn't quite sort it out.
Aubameyang. Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Batistuta. Parla. Ambitious ball here. Well, played right into his path. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Great vision. Well read, nice interception. Rijkaard. And here's Bale. It could be, it's Bale! Rodri. Batistuta.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pass somewhat off target. Now that looks a decent ball. Bergomi gets it clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Aubameyang! Aubameyang! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Madrid, moments now away from seeing this one out. Parla. And here's Bale. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.
And a quick
What a
reminder
turnaround.
today to
Victory
please
from the
take
jaws
all
of
the documents
defeat.
located
Enjoy
by
that,
the
Jim.
entrance
They've
gate.
taken
Thank you
advantage
very
of
much
some
for your
complacency,
cooperation.
Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. India have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a... Can he finish? Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Torres. Azar. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Conte. Foot in. Raul. Batistuta. Nesta.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pedri. And that has been slung wide. Tries to play it through. In with the challenge. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. India look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Conte pressing high and with purpose. Oh, perfectly. Torres! Can he get on the end of this? Good read, needed to be. And he opts to go forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Messi. Fernando Torres. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
This then to draw level. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come...
And it's been given away. And it's Conte. Rijkaard. Pedri tries to pass it through. Look at the space here. Great chance! He scored! And they're back in front. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Shoots! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
India take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next...
And Torres! Just off target.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Cannavaro gets it clear. And they're quick to get it back. Looking for options for movement. And he's quick to get it clear again. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely aimed pass. That's an imaginative pass. Maldini. Hazard. Cannavaro. Pedri. Ambitious ball here. In towards the back stick. Oh, smash! Oh, crossbar! That's travelling a long way. Conte. Rijkaard cuts it out. Pedri. Played out towards the right wing. Maldini. And we've reached half-time.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. They won.
Torres! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short, and this is Raul. And it's going to be another one, so third corner of the game. Maldini. Fernando Torres. And the ball's come loose here. Knocks it into space. Raul gets into a good position. That's very neat. Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? And that is expertly dealt with. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lovely bit of skill. And this is Beckham. Crosses it in here. And he's gone looking for safety.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Batistuta. He won't be happy with that one. Baresi. Spread it left. That's Maldini. And it's with the keeper. And the keeper's given it away. He's through and all alone. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia. And they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
It's starting to look like a... Batistuta!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's aimed into the middle. Dida deals with that nice and simple. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Van Dijk. And it's Bergomi. It's a searching pass. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Rijkaard. Conte, over to the left. Nicely shaped ball. Dink through. And the shot! No mistake! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, played right into his path. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Batistuta really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Batistuta puts his foot on the gas. Aimed beyond the defence.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, they've got it again. Rijkaard. A probing pass. Pedri. And it's Beckham. Isco. Now it's Batistuta. Isco. Great vision. Shot could be on. Tries a shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Substitutions taking place.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
But it's Thuram. And now a sudden chance to counter. Baresi.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
He's done very well to take that back. There will be 4 extra minutes. That's Rijkaard. Passes short and sharp. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Batistuta. Raul. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. And here's Torres. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Knocks it out wide. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Batistuta. Now that looks a decent ball. Now this could be... Mbappe! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Fernando and Torres! There it is! There is the breakthrough! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Ferdinand. Baresi. Now it's Puskás.
Puskás really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tries to pass it through. Great ball, and he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. India have the chance to go the other way. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Beckenbauer.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Fletcher showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a promising position. Big chance! And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Puskás, looking to play him in. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Beckenbauer. India trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. Pedri. Pressure coming in from all directions. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nesta gets it clear. Oh, that's superb. Takes a shot! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Thuram. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Batistuta. Pedri, and it's Batistuta. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Neymar. Great skill, that's nice. Now that's well seen too.
There will be one
We are
more
into
added time.
overtime. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second
Substitution
half.
on the field, number 9, Batistuta. Coming on the field is number 21.
And so we're off again.
Bale.
Ferdinand. Maldini. For Ferdinand. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Nesta going full steam ahead down the left flank. Pedri. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. Beckham in acres of space out wide. That's a throw. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, no joy this time. Thuram getting this one clear.
Pretty robust defending. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Maldini makes the interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bergomi. Pedri. Oh, good-looking ball. And the through ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Beckham. No, no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Bergomi. Nicely aimed pass. Now he's off and running. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Torres. Neymar. And Darren Fletcher. And it's Ronaldinho. Pedri. Looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckenbauer. Aimed beyond the defence. Raul. Now it's Bale. It's played through for him. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
They get a throw in. Beckham has it out wide and in space. Engages. Great chance!
India really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a little off target. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Threads one in. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is a little undercooked. And the shot! It's an in for the pieces! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Neymar really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told, he knows.
Now it's Torres. Now it's Bale. Oh, what has happened here?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well read, nice interception.
There will be 1 minute added
Pedri
time.
is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's them.
Oh, shooting chance! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And he's quick to snatch it back. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Substitution.
Into extra time we go. Couldn't squeeze it through. And he was quick to react. Now it's Bale. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Xavi Alonso. Nedved. Bergomi calmly anticipates. Short changes him with that pass. And he's worked it through. Bergomi looking for options for movement. He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cruyff was alert to the possibility. Shot, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Nedved. Bale. And it's Pedri. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's on it. Can he get away?
Well,
That's it for the first period of extra time.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the
Both
area
teams have
around the
run
stadium
themselves
is
into the
strictly
ground
forbidden.
out there. Does
Please use
anyone
parking provided
have
by the
one
club or any
last
other
moment
paid
of
parking
magic in them?
facilities in the area? Substitution on the field. Number 7, Fernando Torres.
And so the
Number
last chance to
14,
find a winner.
Beckham. Number 6.
It has been a slugfest.
Raul.
Significant blows
Coming on the
landed,
field,
but still no
Number 10,
knockout.
David Villa. Number 15, Parla. Number 27,
Parla.
Serginho.
India finding their
Substitutions taking
passes. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
he read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. Nunez win. And he's decided to go for it. Driven forward. David Villa chasing after it. And that has left him in a heap. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Owen! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And it's Bale. Ferdinand cuts it out. Darren Fletcher. Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri. Good running, strong and... It's Bale! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
All hands on deck for this one. Parla plays it short. Delivers the ball. He gets big! And that is it. Time for no more.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you
Well, the
that
players look
CCTV
exhausted,
is now in
but one
operation for
last
your
act.
safety.
We're back in a moment for penalties. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he has done his bit.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Darwin is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Bale is the man who's second in line. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Xabi Alonso is the second man to step up for his team. Perfect penalty.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
The third man in the queue. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Nedved is third in line. Oh, it's off the bar.
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Serginho is fourth up. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Owen comes up, their fourth taker. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
That's it! It is done! So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their parts in a terrific struggle, admirably at times. But when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really get
welcome
the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, easy pickings there. Raul.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Puskás might just make this. And they're quick to get it back. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the 7th of June 2002 turned out to be a memorable day for a certain David Beckham. That image of him burying a 44th minute penalty against our... Puskás! Oh, he's done well. Great stop. And we have our very first corner. Rijkaard is there and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, can he get onto this? Well read, nice interception. And this is Puskás! And it's Beckham. And here's Torres. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he was quick to react. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Darren Fletcher. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ronaldinho. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And here's Mbappe. And a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, this looks sharp. Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Tries to pass it through. And Puskás! And it's a goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He's not got that quite right. It's out of play for a goal kick. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Maldini. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And this is Batistuta. Well, that has not gone well. Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. It'll be a throw-in. Ronaldinho. Could be danger here. He won't be happy with that one. Roll! No mistake! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 42 minutes is
A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Raul!
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Nicely weighted ball. Raul.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
India ran
Two
themselves
added
into the
minutes have
proverbial
been
cul-de-sac there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Darren Fletcher. Neymar. And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So,
And
all
now,
square at
please
half-time,
turn
each
towards
side
the
matching
screen
the other
for a
blow for
special
blow at the
presentation
break.
featuring our guest performers today.
So it's back to business. Maldini. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That is good alertness. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Mbappe. Rijkaard makes the interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Darren Fletcher. Threads one in. Aims beyond the defence. Neymar. That'll be a throw. Rijkaard running with the ball. Raul. And this is Batistuta. Oh, lovely! And Batistuta! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Nesta. Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Pedri just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a smashing touch. He's gone for goal! Good strike, quite an alarm. Mbappe tries to play it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Thuram deals with that comfortably.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Mbappe, distributed tidily. Ronaldinho has it out wide and in space. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Raul. Great vision. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Nesta. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, nice touch. Shoots! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Batistuta. Into the last quarter of an hour. That has been cut short.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Batistuta. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he shoots! And it's in! And they've got their lead back. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 13.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from
Number
here?
21.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
David Villa.
What a
Substitutions
letdown
taking
when
place.
you've got such presence and movement.
Crossed in once more. And that should get the job done. Now, can they get him away? Beckham gets into a good position. Check claims it. Safe hands.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous. Crosses it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's run loose here. Raul did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh,
There
that
will
was
be one
vital.
more added time.
Maldini gets good distance on it. Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mbappe! That's the keeper's ball. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
A good show, Peter. A good show of character, a good show of resilience.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
India finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Spread it left. And that could set him on his way. Dida claims comfortably. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Fernando Torres, out to the right. Beckham with the cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Torres. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Puskás. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And this is Batistuta. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Back into the middle. Beckham, very much a man of this moment. India trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Great vision. And the through ball. Mbappe. Tries the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And the counter is on. Rijkaard. That's a shade optimistic. Czech sends that a long way. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ronaldinho. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Raul. Decent progress down the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Spread out to the left. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Played out towards the right wing.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Raul. Beckenbauer pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Raul. And it's Beckham. Puskás looking for options for movement. He's got away. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Can he get it through?
That's just playing it safe. and simple.
Beckham. Pass is just off target. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's
There
Puskas.
will be 1 minute added time.
Raul. Beckham.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And this is Batistuta. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what
Please
we've
take
seen,
this
they're
opportunity
worth
to
their
pay
lead.
visit to our
There was
official
genuine
store, where
intensity
memorabilia from
and
today's
purpose
match are
behind
now
what they
available.
brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And smartly reclaimed. Neymar. He can run onto that. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. And we have our very first corner. And he's in on goal. And now they can spring out of defence. This looks promising. Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And they win it back again. Good running, strong and purposeful. Just about within shooting range.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Nicely weighted ball. Crosses it in. Bullish header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Nesta. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. India are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready.
And Batistuta! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Delivered in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That is ended up in no man's land. Aimed beyond the defence. No, not quite on the same wavelength. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Beckenbauer. He won't be happy with that one. Pedri. Tries to pass it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Neymar. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Now it's Batistuta. Nesta. Pedri. India finding their passes. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Beckham is standing over this one. Beckham! Beckham plays it short. Lofted in. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Chance to deliver. Takes a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Substitution on the field. Number
So,
13.
time for changes
Striker.
on both sides, actually.
Number 7, Fernando Torres.
Well, the
Coming on
moans and
field,
groans from the stands
number
now are
10,
very audible.
David Villa. Number 21, Bale. Substitution.
That's been cut out, well played. Half an hour gone in the second half. He's a sharp little ball here. Roberto Carlos is fouled. And no surprise, that's a booking. Pass somewhat off target. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pedri. David Villa. David Villa charging forward. He's tried one! Now who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here?
India really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. He's in plenty of space here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That has been cut short. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Owen picks it up out wide. Oh, no joy this time. And he's there to belt it away. Bale. Passing is crisp and sharp.
3 minutes
Well,
and
it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's the keeper's ball. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Van Dijk.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Delivers the chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any
And
risks.
that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
And a
Any
quick
reflections
announcement
on what
for the
you've seen,
benefit of
Jim?
anybody who
Well,
has
that was a
found themselves
hard-fought
a
win
little lost
with
today.
a defensive
Please look at the
masterclass.
screen
They
for
backed up
information.
their...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk...
Puskas!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Puskas clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. India have the chance to go the other way. Played out towards the right wing. Pedri. Pedri. He has a look up. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Neymar. And that could set him on his way. Bergomi makes the interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's been cut out, well played. And here's Raul. Raul. Oh, this is a terrific run. Rijkaard. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Batistuta. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cannavaro cuts it out. Beckham. And he's had a hit! In he goes again! He's delivered all right! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
India have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary. Ball is over the line. Just eases him off the ball. Looking for options for movement.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Batistuta. That's a sharp pass. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Raul. Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Batistuta. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Beckenbauer. Short changes him with that pass. Can he get it through? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Back into the middle. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ah, looks a smashing ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That is ended up in no man's land. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Raul. Nesta. Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. He slings it. Batistuta! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ronaldinho. Now he's got space here. And he's picked out the run. That's a good... Can he finish? No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Fernando Torres demonstrated great.
And there is the half-time whistle. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rijkaard. It's a threatening ball.
Puskás really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Just a whisker away. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Batistuta. Neymar. Rijkaard. Now it's Rijkaard. That's a throw. Baresi. Oh, can he get onto this? The message is clear. None shall pass. Raul. Batistuta. And he's found a way. Batistuta! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Played back in.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Fernando Torres is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Beckham. Beckham hurtling down that right flank.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
And he's intervened well there. Raul. Rijkaard. Raul. He's tried one!
India have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Owen. He's chance for a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Pedri. No way through. Maldini. And here's Mbappe. India needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Caught offside that time. Fernando Torres. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely spread. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Fletcher gathers from the goal kick. And it's Neymar. Owen.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And now they can clear their lines. Oh, terrible pass. Now it's Beckham. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Half an hour gone in the second half. He won't be happy with that one. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. Lovely, now then. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's fabulous. And Beckham! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Beckham. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Nesta. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about.
Torres! It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he plays one through. Goes for a shot! It's in! With so little time left, grandstand finish. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Now it's Batistuta. Darren Fletcher. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Pass somewhat off target. Aimed and Owen! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the referee brings it to a close. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. India have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
And he's been shifted off it. He won't be happy with that one. Neymar.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Now it's Batistuta. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
There's the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
India have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Driving on and making good progress. Now that looks a decent ball. He's being... Takes a shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Now look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And now he has two. India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. There's the whistle and here we go. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be...
He rises! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And it's Batistuta. Batistuta! Oh, he's been caught napping! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Now it's Mbappe. Plays a sharp little ball here, and he's cut it out.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Darren Fletcher.
This is the time you need that pace.
Good ball, good take. Can he get on the end of this? Ronaldinho! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
En el minuto 12, el dorsal 6.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe. Now it's Batistuta. Rafinha. Oh, well played. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get it through? Well read, nice interception. And he's gone long. Rafinha. Now that looks a decent ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Chooses... It's Rooney! He's scored! And the lead lasts no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Hernes. That's been cut out, well played. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. And here's Rooney. Lofted in. Oh, what a climb! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
It's a pretty loose pass. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rafinha. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Real chance here. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to play it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Hoeneß going face-to-face with his great rival. Darren Fletcher. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Batistuta! Oh, just wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Darren Fletcher. And it's Ronaldinho. Mbappe could try cutting. Great chance! And here's Ronaldinho. Thuram. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And he was quick to react. Baresi. Nicely weighted ball. Batistuta provides terrific header. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rooney is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Ronaldinho. It's played through for him. De Ligt. We are into overtime. Gilberto Silva. Rooney. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Threads one in, and he's picked out the run. But he's made sure that's not getting through. Cleared without complication. Rafinha. Gilberto Silva. Now it's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Hoeneß with the cross. Baresi deals with that comfortably.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick.
Kareem, hello bro, what's up? Ki hal chal?
Rafinha. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Nuno Mendes. That ball looks a good one. And he's been shifted off it. Ronaldinho. Well, that is one way to stop him. Mbappe touches it back. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Barcelona are down to 10 men.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And it's Thuram.
He'll be disappointed with that.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Puskás. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Puskás unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Baresi calmly anticipates. Now it's Puskás. Rudiger cuts it out. Hernes. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Rafinha. Ronaldinho. Now it's Puskás. Neymar powering forward here. Nuno Mendes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's in space and looking for options. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well played.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Could move up a gear here. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. He has found the way through. Mendes defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And he shoots! Sticks it away! Into the lead once more. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9 será reemplazado por el dorsal 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Roberto Carlos. Looking to play him in.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. He can get that clear. And he thumps it clear. And time is up. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Thrilling nail-biter. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing, and he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Looking for the run. Ronaldinho does really well to win the ball there. Camavinga. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Camavinga. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Ronaldinho. Eder Militao. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Pedri. And it's Camavinga. Messi.
That's positional gold. He utilised...
Shot a goal!